Her name was Norma Jean Baker at the time. She had a very rough childhood, and so she convinced her neighbor, James Doherty, to marry her to get her out of a bad home situation when she was 16. And then he was sent over to Catalina. He was in the Maritime. So Norma Jean Doherty, as they called her over there, lived on the island in 1943. And so we have a lot of pictures of her roaming around the town. And so we were responsible for giving her a start, because living on the rock drove her completely crazy because she wanted to be a model. So as soon as she got off the island, she divorced her husband, changed her hair color, became Marilyn Monroe, and of course they say the rest is history. The second one has to do with the Cubs. In 1936 and 1937, there was a young sports commentator in Iowa who's doing the color commentary for the Chicago Cubs and wanted to come out to get into movie business, but he didn't have enough money, so he convinced Mr. Wrigley to send him out here, which we did in 1936, or there in 1936 and 1937. In between the games, he would go to the mainland and try to break into show business. Finally, in 1937, Warner Brothers signed him up for a screen test, and the rest is history. Does anybody know who this sports commentator was? Huh? Not Clark Gable? Ronald Reagan, yes, President Ronald Reagan. So if it hadn't been for Catalina, Ronald Reagan probably would have died in Iowa, never made it to California, never got into acting, if you call that acting, never got into politics, never became president, and this may sound like a bit of a stretch. The Berlin Wall might still be up if it wasn't for Catalina. Now, wait, any of you that are involved in history, you know that one event leads to another. Now, we just happened to get the ball rolling. It could have happened some other way, but it wouldn't have happened that way. And Ronald Reagan, at his museum, they don't have it, I guess, anymore, but he had a plaque as you went in, and it was dedicated to Catalina Island, thanking us for getting his career started by bringing him out here from Iowa. So he acknowledged this also, so that was kind of nice.